Hey guys, what's up? Ken Fiedler here for another review on a light. What we have here today is the American DJ Mega Flash DMX. It is a very powerful 800 watt strobe light. It is DMX capable, sound active capable, and manual capable. So you can just turn the knob and it goes brightness and flash rate. On the back of the fixture, we have DMX in and DMX out, the dip switches, power on LED, dimmer control, speed control, we have a fuse, and we have the power in input. And of course on top we have the hanging bracket, so you could put an O clamp or C clamp through this, or you can just bolt it right into the ceiling or your truss. For my controller, this is in channel number 6 with my DMX 7 controller by Chevy. And guys, when you have this, if it's not working correctly, make sure number 10 is on and number 1 is on for the dip switch. And then for your addressing, it depends on what kind depends on what kind of controller you have. I have a 12-channel controller, so I don't do the same as 16-channel controller. Number 3, 4, 5, and 6 are up for channel 6 on my DMX controller. Okay, on the back, the top red LED that you see, that shows that the power's on. So it's very bright, and on a truss, when you hang it on a truss like I do, you can actually tell when it's on. And the bottom one blinking there, I don't know if you can kind of see it in the video. The yellow one blinking means that it has a DMX signal going to it. This strobe light is now in DMX mode. Number 2 is the dimming, and number 1 is the flash rate, how fast the strobe light goes. So having number 6 on, and channel 1 almost all the way up, you can see that it's going. It's on. That's full brightness in a lit up room. Then when you put channel 1, keep going up a little faster. The faster, or the more you put the channel, the higher the fader, the faster it gets. And you can dim it, blackout, full on, blackout. Now this is full blast, but the dimming is at the lowest. And then of course you can make it brighter, and you can speed it, keep it down a little bit. Usually you don't want to strobe light like this because it's just abusing it. I mean, at a gig you will blind your audience if you do this, and it doesn't really get a strobe effect. The strobe effect you want like around here, as the fastest you want around here, because when kids are jumping around and stuff, it makes it look, it's a great effect. For you non-DMX people, which there are a lot of, to just plug this in, you just make sure that the DMX dip switches 1 and 10 are off. Make sure that, because when 1 and 10 are on, the unit thinks there's a DMX signal going to it, so the DMX will not be on. You have to have it plugged in and your DMX controller on to have a DMX signal going to it. But it's happened to me maybe once. I was playing with this like I usually do in the basement, playing with lights and everything. 1 and 10 were on, so when I hit my chase controller to turn on the unit, it won't go. So make sure 1 and 10 are off for manual control. Now, that's the dim. Speed this down. This is speed. Now manually doing it, it's different. Speed and dimmer. To make it brighter, and these are very, very, very sensitive, so be careful. We'll just put it there for right now. Now, to make it brighter, you just turn this dial up. I don't know if you can see. Let's see if we can see it. We're in a lit up room, but let's see. Yeah, okay. Yeah, if you look at the bottom drum head, you can see it's getting a lot less dim from that, which is full brightness in a lit up room, remember, to very dim. It's a very, very big difference. If you can't see it in this video, I'm sorry, but if you go to your local shop and ask them to try one of these out, they can they'll show you, and they'll show you the dimming and everything. It's very bright. Now, they give you instructions actually on the unit itself. This says internal mic dip switch 9 only. Dimmer knob, flash intensity. For this, you just make sure these are off. Everything is down right now, and just put 9 on. Now, when you put that on, so number 9 is now on. So dimmer is the flash intensity. Let me zoom out for you. Now let me clap. It's reacting to sound now. So now you don't even have to worry about, if you don't want it to just be you push a button and it turns on. You could actually keep it on a sound active or light to sound. But I highly recommend you don't do this, because as you can tell, it's very, very sensitive. The microphone is way too sensitive to be using at a huge venue or even a small venue when you're playing loud music, which you usually will. So I'm just showing you sound active mode. It's pretty cool. Alright guys, well I hope this review of the American DJ Mega Flash DMX helped you guys. I hope you make a smart purchase when you want to buy equipment. I highly recommend this strobe light for mobile DJs. It is perfect for any venue you go to, small or big. DMX controlling is incredible on this. You can do whatever you really need to. You can program into scenes. Let me turn this off. There we go. So yeah, it's a great DMX strobe light. From this, I would definitely go from either this to a Martin or a high-end lighting company strobe light, which is very, very intense. They have extreme strobe lights that have blinding effects. This one does not have a blinder effect, but I don't really need that for what I need it for. So I hope this helped for you guys, and practice and enjoy.